Hello and welcome. This video is an update on just some general things and an introduction to the temples. At long last, I wanted to get to the temples, and I have a lot of good information for you. So without further ado, let me go ahead and start. Uh, First of all, let's go up here to the top left and look at our map. As you can see, I have opened up the map. Uh, I believe it is complete. I don't believe I'm missing anything. So all of this is now open. And now I can click on the monster tab and show you the CP levels for all the monsters. As you can see, it starts out at 5k CP, 5.8, and goes all the way up. So the top half of the map you might want to stay away from, and if you happen to travel up there and run into the monsters, you'll see that they have a red bar of health, which is that they're just too strong for you. So orange is you can combat them, but it's going to take a while to kill them, and white is not a problem. So I also wanted to take this time to explain the icons on the right side of the map. This one right here will center your position on the map to where your icon is. I'll click it. See? Back to where I was. So I wanted to get a nice clean area of the side here. And I wanted to show you what all of these are. So first thing is this one. So you could obviously read it. It's excavation, how many times you have excavated in the Great Desert. The next one is the obvious one, the number of monsters you defeated in the Great Desert. Here's the next one up is the temples. So I can explain this. This is what's leading into our introduction on all the temples. There are 5 different types of temples. There's Tukar, Luinas, I guess that's how you say it. Saret, Shayla, and Om. Now, one of these temples, I think it's Om because of the icon, is a gathering temple. And the challenge is you go in, you gather as much as you can within the time limit, and if you do well, a number of monsters will come out, and those are your multipliers. So you kill those monsters, and your rewards are just really great because you have a multiplier. But don't worry, I will do a video on that type of temple, the Om Temple, much later. I want to just throw this introduction of the interface and what you're looking at when you pull this up. As you can see, there's these things on the side. You know, go ahead and excavate 70 times. I've already done that, but I think I need to find Temple of Om 2. So I think I'm allowed to do it now because I excavated more than 70 times. I'm guessing at that. So, and yeah, the Temple of Luinas, I already did that. It's right there. So I have access to that, and I was able to complete that. And then there's the consume the water. Don't worry, you're gonna get that knocked out just by being in here and doing this. So this is the temple tab info, and as you can see, this is the total number of temples that are discovered and explored. So, well, I'm sorry, that's total of it. I discovered 14 temples and explored 10 locations. Yeah. And the very bottom, obtain Great Desert appraisal on items times 300. I'm pretty confident that I knocked that out, so I have access to this. and it's 2-car. The temple of 2-car strength of 2, so it goes all the way up to 5, as you can see. And that's the other thing I wanted to show you. But before I get to that, let me just click on the exploration log. This is the it's like other games. It's your badge. I'm a tier 3 desert explorer. You know, when you complete it, then you can get these rewards. Looks like these are the 3 things I have left. I've completed all of these other things. It looks like it just keeps going and going. Nope, it stopped. So I just have these 3 things left. And that just happens when you're out here and just enjoying the desert. You know, this is definitely an area where you need to be a very good CP. Hopefully 10k CP or better, so you can get a really good experience. But to each their own. Moving up, that was the tab right here, is the sandstorm. As you can see, if you paused it and went back, I'll just read it real quick. The amount of time left before a sandstorm comes across wipes out all the temple locations, the monsters, and excavation sites. So what everyone knows is that you have 30 days, you have every month, a whole month, to enjoy the locations of where everything is, and then at the end of that month it resets. So this is just giving you a heads up, hey, you have 11 days and 7 hours left. And this is the knowledge like Hadum and Elion. This is just knowledge that you knock out. Knowledge attained at the Great Desert. So, and of course the last one here is the purified water. When you get one, which thank you to Pearl Abyss, at this moment when I'm recording the video, they threw 3 of them at us, which is so nice. So you, when you get it, you get a free one every day. You click on free, this bottle right here lights up, you click on that, and it adds to your total. I'm at 8 hours and 18 minutes. When I started these video series for Great Desert, I scoffed at 2 hours, 3 hours is not enough time. It really is enough time. So if you are not doing anything in the Great Desert, or you need to step away, teleport yourself to a town, and you'll be inactive. So that's what this means. Purified water is inactive. It's not counting down in your time because you're in a town. You also have a tent, which I covered in the very beginning video of getting the tent, and it tells you what it's about. But quite honestly, I haven't used my tent since I got it because I just duck into these towns. So now that you know where the monsters are all at and you know the zones, I wanted to show you the difference between traveling now. So this is a safe zone. This is also a safe zone. When you click on it, you have the option to fast travel. So there's fast travel, and then there's this one, which is auto path. Very big difference. Auto path, your character is going to get on the camel and head over there or run over there, whereas fast travel for the oasis here is sand comes across the screen. I'll show you this, and you instantly are over there. So notice the difference as you go around. This one says on foot, so no camel, you're just gonna run there, I guess. And auto path on foot. So there's a variety here. Finishing up this interface down here, Great Desert main drops. This is an event item right now to get all the painting pieces so you can get good loot, and it really is good loot. These coins are used at the Blackrock Shrine. To my understanding, when you beat the world boss that's in here named Layton, he's over here on the left, I'll show you. You may or may not have the option to go into the Blackrock Shrine. Excuse me. When you do, then you can spend your coins and get some good stuff. I have not yet done that, but it's in the works. Soon. This is an item that starts up a quest. Receive a quest upon use. You can only have a maximum of 3 quests that are triggered. So, and of course, all of these glyphs and attack glyphs and all this other stuff that you can get while just farming and doing things around. So here we go. Let me go ahead and show you the Layton. When he appears, is the world boss. There's no set time. He appears randomly, and where he appears on the map is random. His rewards are just really good. As you can see, he gives glyphs, attack stuff for your black spirit, which is really nice. The hope and the wish and the prayer that you can get eternal armor, like the shoes. That one might be feasible because it's pink. So this one, maybe. This one, don't hold your breath. That's like probably a 0.1%. Who knows? And these other things are just, they sell really well. 100 million if that drops, and 700k for that one. So when he appears, you can click on Autopath and the game should go to the nearest town, teleport you there, and then put you on a camel and ride you out to where Layton is. There has been issues where your camel looks like it's drunk and doesn't take you there at all, goes somewhere else. So look on the map. You'll see the icon, this icon. He'll be somewhere, usually, I don't know, one time I saw him here. Just know that when you click Autopath that he's actually going, that the camel's going to that spot. Alright, so let's go ahead and get out of this. And I wanted to show you that this is one of the quests that I am trying to finish. Excavate 30 times, so the quests can be pretty beefy and pretty long, so just hang in there. I wouldn't recommend to fill your quest log with all 3 of them because there's a lot of other quests that you do, like your dailies, and you might hit your limit. So let's go ahead and show you what it looks like to fast travel. So we're here. I want to go over here. And by the way, the reason why I'm fast traveling is, you see that big light right over there? That is a temple. I have no idea what temple it is, but you can go there. Let's see, it's roughly somewhere over there. And I do want to add, before I fast travel to it, a big thank you to one of my guildmates who put in the time and effort to show us all this information, and I'm going to show it to you. It is this one. So what you're looking at is their map of where all the Luinas temples are. And again, at the end of the month, these are all going to change. They're all going to be scattered somewhere else on the map. But this gives you an idea that maybe the temple I'm looking at is Luis 2 or Luinas 1 or Luinas 2. So there's this one, and there's Ohm, so locations for Ohm. Sadly, this is all gonna change at the end of the month. There's Seret, so it gives you an idea of how many temples and where the Seret ones are. Here's the Shaylas. Not many, maybe 5 of them, but yeah. And then again, the Tukar temple. So maybe that's Tukar over there. And there's a Grade 2 car that you can see right here. And the Great Temples that appear are for family. Your family CP and all of your characters, you go in and you battle a monster with all of your families, not all of your characters, but let's just say your Path of Glory team should be going into the Great Temples. Alright, so let's go ahead and get back to the game. And again, when you see this stream of light in the air, that is a temple that you can enter. You may come across a temple that you can't. So that's because it doesn't have the light beaming above. So we're gonna fast travel. This is what it looks like. And since this is an introduction to temples, we're gonna go over to that temple. So let's get on our camel. Where'd it go? There you are. Okay. And where's that beam of light? There it is. Let's go find out what temple that is. And I am going to go in there. It looks like my compass is telling me I can excavate. Sorry guys, gotta do this real quick. Sometimes you can click on this, and your character will actually get off and allow you to excavate. I need like 6 more, and then this quest is done. So, get back on our camel. And let's head over there. If you see that, chances are there's a player over there that put in the time to kill those monsters to activate the little shrine. So forget it. Somebody probably already is on it. And don't be rude. Let them have it. When you come up to a temple, you want to pay attention to its requirements. So here's the enter the temple. And this is Shayla 1. I believe I've already done this one. But here's the requirement. 6k CP. I obviously can do that. So let's go ahead and just go in. I'll start another video that focuses on all the sets of the temples. This is just the introduction. So I just want to show you what it's like. And that'll be that. Oh, looks like Shayla is the side-scrolling game. So let's see here. Not the best at platformers, but we'll see what we can do. Oi! Oi! There we go. Shatter. Very nice. Oh, almost bought the farm there. Oh my goodness. Okay. Always be aware of your surroundings. Oh. And this looks like an area you can actually go in. Haha. Click on that. I'm disarming the traps and the way of moving forward. So I have done this one before, so I have an idea of where to go and what to do. However, there's no accounting for stepping on a spike. Don't be in a hurry either. Ah! Oh, rats. What did I just say about don't be in a hurry? Let's see if... There we go. I mean... I'm okay. I don't... Oh, I don't know if I brought any potions. That would make the challenge factor difficult. Don't want to fall into there. That looks like a heal. Yay! Ooh. Actually, I don't remember this part. Interesting. Just keep going. Oh. Well, at least my health is coming back. Now the easy part. Let's fight. Ooh, auto for the win. Aw, poor guys. Ooh, that one really hit it hard. Bought the farm. Here's an idea of the rewards. Look at that, 30 million silver for entry-level temple. Real nice. So we'll tap the screen and that should do it. Like I said, just wanted... Oh, there is one last thing I wanted to show you. Aside from the map, the interface, introduction to temples, and an example of what one is like. If you look at the bottom where your health is, you see this icon right here? Oh, Layton is up. Oh, great. Let's go to him. Tap auto path. Now let's click on the map. Hey, this is really good. See where he is? Yeah, I'm trying to pay attention to see if my camel is gonna get me there. So once I get there, oh man, I wish I could dumb down the graphics because it's gonna get ugly. I may just crash. Well, we'll show you Layton with the time we have. Sorry this video is extending. Like I said, it's not common that Layton appears, and when he does, you want to get over there because you're talking about everyone on the server going to fight him, and it looks like they might have just killed him. That was the big creature in the background that looked like he fell. And yep, he died. So, gotta get to it when you can. Alright. Looks like people put up their tent there too. Anyway, so before I close out this video, a few words of advice. If you're gonna go fight Layton, put your graphics down to the very lowest setting, because even on a computer emulator, which has hopefully better hardware than a cell phone. Uh, the graphics just make you chunk. So the other thing is this: as soon as I can get away from that scorpion that wants me. Alright, he's away. Good. This right here. Desert's grass, move speed minus 25. If you're running around, you feel it's faster than running around with your camel. There are events that you can do that will give you these items right here. This and this. So if you click on it, it's Owl's Blessed Sand for 15 minutes. And it removes Desert's grass debuff, and it allows you to have light feet, so you can run in desert faster for 15 minutes. This other one is 5 minutes. So as you can see, I've been collecting them. The 15 minutes doesn't come very often, but the 5 does, sorta. So I wanted to show you that. So if you're running, to be aware of that. And that'll do it. Sorry. So once again, thank you very much for watching the video. Hope it was very helpful. And if you liked the video, please like and subscribe. Until then, I will continue to make more videos in this series. And that will do it for me. I'm going to keep playing around in the desert. And you have a wonderful day. Talk to you then. Bye now.